future, but until we start, or sorry, until we get there, I think we are, as you can see, going to start with the Luigi. Are we going to start with the Kaz? I hope so. It would make a lot of sense to start with Kaz.
The interaction I'm most looking forward to seeing is how Tariq reacts out of shield, right? Because if you're not just raw up smash or going for up special, Kazuya's out shield options suck because of that jump squat.
Sure.
And what do you want to do when Luugi's pressuring you on shield? Well, you want to jump, or else he's going to grab you. Oh, wait, do you see the problem?
Okay, we're starting off strong here from Luugi. Good DI from Tarik to DI onto the platform.
Yeah, I like the mix-up with the turnaround from Luugi as well, but Tarik.
83%. Down there.
Oh, a bit sour, but could still do the job now, forcing him off. Rage Drive is here. Gotta go high, but you gotta say bye as Tarik is sent off at 0.
Very strong opening from Luugi. A 0 to death in a little bit of an unorthodox way. Not a way that we usually see Luigi's get all those 0 to death, but it works just as well.
He ain't just any normal Luigi.
No, this is one of the best
Luigi
in the world, I would say.
But that right sent him up again!
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ! Happy Easter, happy Passover, Ramadan Kareem! What the hell?
What the? Oh my days!
That was insane. Tarik not looking too composed after that one. Goes very, very deep.
Lovely pickup. This should be the kill. Oh, wow.
Fantastic stuff.
There off stage.
It's not impossible, but that is quite the way to start off the game.
Yeah, we're getting a very, very fast losers finals based on this first game. We'll see if the pace does continue. Again, these characters, they're going to box each other, not rush. They want to get each other's faces. It's looking like we're going to get a quick set.
And I mentioned earlier, I was like, oh, damn, what's he going to do out of shield? Just don't shield.
Yeah.
Just keep swinging there, Dev. Just don't let up. Right now as the Rage Drive is here, but the
stock. There's the kill. Luugi with a 2-stock in under 2 minutes. Very, very strong. Very, very strong. And really setting the tone for this game one. GP with the flag in the back. East England.
East England.
Well represented. Gothic's with Supersonic in the back as well.
I believe that's Super Shadow.
Is that Supersonic or Super Shadow?
Oh,
it's Super Shadow.
Yeah, I had to correct you there, lest someone actually shoot you from the audience. They get very passionate.
I'm so sorry.
But yeah, no, damn. Weirdly enough, even though that game was fairly convincing in the, by looking at the numbers, we're getting a little replay here of this fantastic 0 to death.
Actually, no, I hope it's a replay.
Yeah,
just a second game.
I had to look over the screen.
Look at that. You saw Tarik with the way Tarik reeled back. He was like, what the
he
fuck
just was not expecting it. He lost his composure for a
He
second.
just went to Gallo on the stream. He was like, that was bullshit. It's like, yeah.
Can we take that one back? Just not bother.
Not wrong. Not wrong.
Oh, man. But nevertheless, yeah, no, even though the numbers, spoke a different story, I don't think you can really infer much. I think this game is still pretty even. I think there's not really a clear winner in these interactions. So we get on to a much longer stage. I'm curious how this is going to come into play.
Yeah, Town and City, smaller blast zones, of course, or closer blast zones, should I say. But more specifically, a lot of space for Kaz, not only to get back to stage and mix up with platforms, but also just to do those horizontal combos that he loves so well. So,
exactly. We're going to see some very interesting kills off the roof.
Yeah, 100%.
From Tarik here. Now keeping the pressure on, trying to break up that shield now. Auto turnaround really messing him up. Just a bit too high from Luugi there as he forces him off.
Oh,
missed the tech, but he's got some solid vertical recovery.
Luugi's recovery has always been, impeccable. He's such a strong, player when it comes to that recovery because, again, Luigi's recovery is very, very linear. It's quite predictable in terms of what you can do. But Luugi mixes it up every single time.
Yeah, Tarik is consistently being punished for these greedy up specials. Fair enough, they will do the job, maybe 3 times out of 10, but you've got to suffer from the other 7.
Okay, lands, but he gets Zed for the landing, and now he's in an unfortunate position in the corner with the platform.
Once again, still going for these up specials. Yes, you find a super early kill off the roof, but you put yourself in such disadvantage.
Good mix-ups here from Luugi, but Tarik, aggressive option to get himself out of the corner. He does well. But again, Luugi with a lot of advantage here. Gets the cross-up on the nair. Gets the cross-up on the grab. Yeah, Luugi's...
He's crossing up everything!
Yeah, Luugi's playing a bit nuts. Luugi's playing a little bit nuts. There
that
is a back
what I like to hear.
Moly. This is
By-
strong play.
I won't repeat it on stream, but I just heard this kid is something coming from behind me. The audience know what's going on.
I assume he said good.
Yeah, this kid is great. That's what he said.
Really good
This
at this
kid
game.
is lovely. Yeah, exactly. And you know what? They're right. He's absolutely
Here we
going
go.
to town.
Down airs.
Oh.
Went for a fair. There's your down air. Hold on.
Oh, that's
Oh,
got to
that's
be it.
another start.
And you see it there, Tariq.
What
What?
Well, strange little interaction, but you know what? If you're EOE, if you're Luugi, you're going to take that. You're 2-0 up.
Exactly. That's a massive,
Out
massive
of
comeback
nothing
from
as well,
Tariq.
you have to say. It's like that last stock, Luugi had pressure on that platform. And when you're getting pressured on a platform from Luigi, it's very, very scary, obviously. Tariq didn't have a lot of places to go other than taking a couple of hits, trying to get back to ledge. And then there was, I guess, just a little bit of a mix-up in terms of what was going on in his recovery. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to get back.
And, you know, I love Luugi. They're great. But I'm not going to say the skill... I'm going to stick to my guns here. I'm going to say the skill difference isn't massive, but the main factor is that Tariq is presenting Luugi with so many more opportunities. Just these random up specials, mashing an aerial out of disadvantage. We're going to see if Greninja can fix the problem. Quite poetic. If you ask me, this final hurrah from the OG Frog. Let's see what he can do against the Plumber of Green.
Exactly. We'll see how this goes. Hollow Bastion's a nice stage for... oh,
You
he's
heard
back, he's
it
back.
there!
He's
Oh, but he
back.
makes it back.
Tariq audibly screaming after that one.
Yeah, I heard it.
He
No!
went, no!
We're very
Oh,
invested.
God.
What can I say?
Sounded
here,
like,
anyway?
you know when like the Wicked Witch was like melting? Like,
Ah!
oh, you
well,
got
there
the
you
stock,
go.
so it's not a big deal, right?
Yeah, not a big deal. There we go, as Luugi taking the first L of the set, to be fair. Tariq, looking at a pretty, well, I'm going to say healthy 68%, but, you know, we've seen healthier frogs.
Yeah, and the dynamic of this game is shifted so much because Gren's pace and the way that he's kind of low profile to the ground so often, it changes the way that Luigi can play against the character. So it's like, this is completely different butter from Kaz. It's big change. I think this is why having the two that Tariq has between Gren and Kaz is such a nice little combo of
Fantastic.
characters.
And I'm glad you mentioned that, right? Because you can see it here. Luugi getting there, but not quite adapting to the full speed of Greninja. A lot of these combos he's been doing for the past 14 minutes suddenly don't work anymore. I have to readjust. I have to reevaluate because Tariq can now just get to the ground so much more safely.
Gets the dash
Stuff.
attack.
Ooh,
not able
actually,
to
I
do
like
it.
the weight there.
Yeah, that was a
was
nice
pretty
little weight.
cool.
Nice little weight. Gets the forward air. Luugi no jump, I believe. Oh,
Like
but
to
the air
see
dodge
air
is
dodge
really,
getting it
really
back.
smart.
Tariq in a very good spot here. Doesn't have to push advantage crazy like, but if you do give Luugi a bit too much room to maneuver, he might just outpace you.
And you saw a little bit of a small nuance of this matchup, the projectile game. Obviously, Luugi likes to throw out fireballs so he can follow it, grabs and attacks based on how the opponent reacts. But Gren's shurikens are super fast, and they clink with the fireball instantly.
Yeah, you got that right. Tariq still with a pretty healthy lead now. Tries to go for the up smash. That was very greedy from Luugi. But hey, who am I to judge? Double that bear drag down. Sends him up once again, but doesn't reach the drift quite right. Forward air comes out, sends him out, sends him up, but the air dodge keeps him safe. Reads the jump. Fantastic stuff from Tariq. Can we get the fire? The hydro pump
he goes a
sends
little
him
too
into the
low.
dump. Fantastic comeback from Tariq.
And Luugi kind of cashes in the receipt from Tariq. Tariq with a couple of SDs here and there in the set so far, so Luugi threw him a bone with his own. We'll go into a game 4. Tariq, a very solid 2-stock.
Yeah, really good adaptation there. And fantastic, you know, because there's a lot of things that were happening in the Kazuya sets that he probably noticed or made a mental note of, but there's no way you can punish it, right?
Yeah.
Luugi, recovering low every single time, super low, even underneath the stage. You can't do anything about it because you're Kazuya. You've got a hydro pump now. The tools have unlocked. You're on the next level now. And it's up to Luugi to try and make the run back. As, obviously, we get the music choice.
Did they pick I mean, it sounds like they picked a song that they both like. I don't know what the song was, but I'm sure that everyone at home will know. I certainly don't. But we're getting Luigi, we're getting Greninja, we're going to SBF.
That is what we like to see. Back to SBF, rest in peace, never forget, as Tariq will look to extend this lead, but it's now Luugi Wants to run back
Oh,
now.
good
Quite a
start,
heavy
yeah.
amount of damage.
Went for a back air rather than a forward air or any kind of follow-up forward to get that OP. But Luugi again, 87 on the board from him.
Yeah, Cyclone, a very good option for...
Wow! Catches a lovely option there. Obviously, your default is to just go straight to the ledge in that position, and Luugi, fully aware of that, just hits him with an up smash.
Mixing it up, breaking his ankles, sending him for a hot dog, so to speak, as the Cyclone spam is starting to come out, and it's pretty good,
Oh my
because you are
gosh.
stifling a lot of aggressive options, as a string across the stage there is going to really, really ruin Tariq's evening.
Okay, gets an up tilt into back end. DI wasn't incredible, but now that Tariq's at the ledge, how does he get out of the corner? Double jump straight out. Gren's jumps are obviously super, super strong. It's a really good option to get out of the corner instantly.
Tariq absolutely struggling here. The fast fall bounces back up. Perfect tech. You just can't catch him, man. So he gets back thrown off, sent off, but Luugi recovering high. Drag down, but he misses the tech roll as he is sent right off on the stage.
That's rough if you're Tarik right there, man.
Yeah.
Because you got the tech situation, you've made your read, and unfortunately you make the wrong read and you die for it. So, man, I mean, that's just how proficient Luugi is as a player, man. This kid is all kinds of
insane.
cracks.
Now sent very, very deep, trying to force him off, force an advantage, claw some hope back in this game for the Germans, but Tarik is just at wit's end, just trying to take a stock off of Luigi here.
Now, how does Tarik make this back? He's at such a big deficit that that's going to take him off stage, and we're going to see a down air. Went for it, but wasn't able to get it. A good recovery for Tarik. Gets the forward air, and we've got the first stock on the board in this game for Tarik. Has to make a huge comeback.
Tarik's got a massive amount of work, retreating to the ledge, just scared of that Halo invincibility, but he's just putting Luugi in a good disposition as the mashed down special comes out. Covers so many good aggressive options from Tarik, really makes him think twice, really stifles him. And safe to say, these Greninja up smashes are unfortunate.
Yeah, and that is it's such a sad thing to see with the character. People fall out of that up smash so often, and it makes or breaks games sometimes.
Yeah. Could even make or break this one now as the close range fireball into the jab. Luckily, Tarik had a panic option on lock. To see if he can get a grab, do anything. No, he's going to choose to retreat for now, throw a couple shurikens out. You might as well burn that clock. You might as well use every single resource you have at your disposal now. Dash speed, shurikens, anything you can do to force Luugi's number to tick higher than yours. That is the simplicity of the game, and that is what Tarik is going for. Look at this perfect circle camping.
You kind of wonder, this is maybe how Tarik should have approached the games earlier, right? I mean, playing keep away as best you can, getting chip damage with the shurikens and getting them based on the kind of poor options from Luugi. It feels a little bit too late, unfortunately.
And I think that this, I think when we first saw Luugi step up to the plate, we actually made this joke. Do not interact.
Yeah.
We tried to warn you.
We tried.
But nevertheless, Tarik doing a really fantastic job. Now
Oh,
waits
good
out
bait.
the Cyclone.
Really good bait. And all of a sudden, this goes from impossible to
Kind of doable. It's looking
potential.
all right, Nev. It's looking all right.
I mean, he's so far down. There's so many options Luugi has to get this kill. But Tarik is playing super, super hot this last
that
stop.
right calls him out with another attack in the air. Oh, tries to bait out the air dodge. Not quite enough. Tarik.
Yeah,
It's
Luugi's,
so
I think
so
Luugi's getting
easy.
a bit antsy here. He's trying to get this kill. He's just kind of throwing out options. And Tarik, again, he's just slowed the game down to a snail's pace. And
Yeah, exactly now.
it's benefited him so much.
Tarik just does not need to interact if he does not need to. Going for it. Could that be it?
Oh,
Misses the tech.
he doesn't get an attack.
That's a heartbreaker.
Good stuff to both players, but Luugi's able to clutch it out and get himself into Grand Finals. Tarik disappointed that he didn't hit the tech. Of course you would be. He did so well. And, I mean, good stuff to Tarik for getting that third place. Before we get into our Grand Finals, ladies and gentlemen, before we get into our Grand Finals, we're going to have a very, very quick announcement from the Gala and the rest of the Team Regen team. So stick with us. We'll be back very, very momentarily after this quick trailer.
See you then. Enjoy.